I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
What's up YouTube, it's Monkey Yen back at you with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing the top 10 strongest Logia devil fruits. And before we get started, keep in mind this is my opinion, so if you have a different list, put it down in the comments below. And I also want to have one honorable mention because there are only 11 canon Logia fruits, and this is the snow fruit eaten by Monet, and it basically allows the user to create and control and transform into snow. This is basically the weaker version of the ice fruit eaten by Aokiji, and I mean, we see her use it a little bit in Punk Hazard, and she basically got her butt whipped very easily, and she can't really freeze anyone instantly, and she can control snow, and she can harden the snow, but in reality, it's very weak fruit compared to the rest. I mean, it's still a good fruit, it's just compared to the rest of the fruits on this list, it's pretty low. Anyways, let's begin. Coming in at number 10, we got the swamp fruit eaten by Karibo. It allows the user to become the element of a swamp. He can create bottomless swamps, which are difficult to escape from if you're a fodder character. He can also use the swamp as storage space and carry weapons such as a machine gun. We see him try to use this ability on Shirohige before he got his ass handed to him by Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. I mean, to be honest, this devil fruit is not really offensively powerful. If you are decently good at hockey, you're gonna beat the crap out of him, and we've seen him get one shot on multiple occasions. This fruit is more so like a fruit just to store stuff, to be honest. Like I'll have him so he can like hold my food and lunch if I'm going out and I don't want to hold anything. That's basically what I use this fruit as. Coming at number 9, we got the smoke fruit. This was eaten by obviously Smoker, and it's one of the first devil fruits that we actually seen in One Piece. It allows the user to create and transform and turn into smoke. When we first seen this pre-time skip, when we first seen this devil fruit, we thought it was the most overpowered devil fruit. We were like, how would we get past this? This is like, you can't even touch him. This seems overpowered. Later we learned in the series that once you learn hockey, it doesn't really become much of a deal. And the smoke fruit, the main abilities of it is the smoker can fly by turning to smoke and greatly enhance his movement and speed. He can also change the density of the smoke so that he's able to surround his targets and grab them. And to be honest, this is like pretty useless if you're going against any decent hockey users as seen in his fight against Virgo. Anyway, that's why this is pretty low on the list. Coming in at number 8, we got the sand fruit eaten by Crocodile. This allows the users to create, control, and transform into sand. In this desert, this devil fruit would honestly be one of the better devil fruits on this list. I would put it actually pretty high, but I'm gonna have to put it at number 8 because it has some major weaknesses. The major weakness is that liquids do very well against it. If you have any water in your hands or blood, you just like negate his devil fruit. What is nice about this devil fruit is he can absorb liquids, he can set off sandstorms, he can see anything in the sand, but it's a solid devil fruit, and that's why I put it at number 8. Coming in at number 7, we got the gas fruit eaten by Caesar Clown, and yes, I am putting it above the sand fruit. It allows the user to create, manipulate, and transform into gas. And the reason why I'm putting this above the sand fruit is because it has very destructive offensive capabilities. We see him explode and turn his gas into explosions, and he can also suffocate his opponents by moving the oxygen in the area, and he catch you off guard with that, like how he did with Luffy. And Caesar's also seen transforming to like a gas-like form, which allows him to float and go inside places that normal people can't. So it seems like a very versatile devil fruit. Depending on how you use it, it could be very powerful. At number 6, we got the lightning fruit. This allows the user to create, control, and transform into electricity. This is eaten by God Ineru or Inel, whatever you want to call him. So basically, he's able to generate a maximum of 200 million volts, and that is a lot of volts, but a standard lightning bolt is 1 billion volts, so it's only 1/5 the strength of lightning. So I mean, it's still very powerful, clearly, but I can't put it up there on lightning level. He can also merge with solid matters like metal and gold for defense or traveling purposes. He can electrocute anyone that he's touching. He can also travel at lightning speed by transforming into it, and he's even seen able to jumpstart his heart, and if he's in a state of cardiac arrest, by applying jolts of electricity to his body. So that was seen when he got defeated, but he literally just came back to life. His weakness obviously is the rubber, because it's a natural insulator. So that's, to be honest, not that bad of a weakness, considering that there's only one person in this whole entire One Piece world who could control or is rubber. I'm gonna have to put it at number 6. It's definitely a very powerful devil fruit. Coming in at number 5, we got the fire fruit, eaten by Ace and then later eaten by Sabo. It allows the users to create, control, and transform into fire at will. It can create devastating fire-based attacks. Like, what more do I have to say? Fire is very dangerous. If you've ever been close to fire, then you would know how hot it is. So recently I went camping and I was making marshmallows, cooking them up on the fire, and I burnt myself a little. I'm like, oh my god, this is really hot. Imagine if a full entire fire fist, Shiken fist went to your face, man. You're gonna get burnt to crisp. This is honestly one of the most destructive devil fruits on this list, and that's why I'm putting it at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we got the ice fruit, eaten by Aokiji. It allows him to create and control ice on a massive scale. And let me start by saying, this is actually my favorite devil fruit in One Piece. The ice fruit is just so cold. Aokiji is such a great character. I don't want to hype him up. Even though he's my favorite devil fruit, I can't put it up at the number 1 spot because I don't have to be fair with the other ones. This is just my opinion. But he's able to change the weather patterns of half an island, as seen in Punk Hazard. He also froze the whole ocean so that people can just walk and escape that island. And he can create ice weapons and immobilize enemies by freezing them. Unlike Smoker's devil fruit, where he's able to immobilize people with his smoke, Aokiji's ice actually is able to freeze really strong characters. Like, we see him freeze Doflamingo, we see him freeze Luffy in the beginning of the series, and Jaguar D Saw. Like, this ice is no joke. It really freezes people. Also, just being in the cold weather will make you feel pretty uncomfortable and weak. Like, if you've ever been to Lake Tahoe or like any snowy ice areas, it's pretty hard to move around because your body's so cold, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine the whole entire environment is frozen and you're just trying to fight this dude. Or try running on ice, you know? You can't even run on ice now that I think about it. Coming at number 3, we got the Magma fruit, eaten by the worst character in One Piece. Now I'm playing, he's not the worst character, he's just the most hated character in One Piece, Akainu, and it allows him to create, control magma. And the fire fruit has definitely one of the most highest offensive powers in this series, but this really does have the highest destructive power on this list. As we've seen in Marineford, he had a volcano meteorite spurt everywhere and destroy a bunch of people, destroy a bunch of ships. It's apparently hotter than the fire fruit as we see him defeat Ace, but that doesn't even make sense if you think about it, because I looked it up and fire is actually much hotter than magma, but it's One Piece, so we'll let it slide. This fruit is definitely very overpowered, and I can't wait to see more. And just like Aokiji, he also changed the weather pattern of half the island of Punk Hazard. He turned it into a molten area. Anyway, that's why I'm putting number 3. Coming at number 2, we got the most underrated fruit on this list, to be honest with you guys. It's the light fruit, and it grants Kizaru the ability to control light. If you think about it, that's amazing. He's basically light speed. I mean, sure, he can't really go at light speed, but anywhere close to light speed is already so fast. He's clearly the fastest character in the series. You see him just teleport, basically. That's how fast he seems. He's so fast, it looks like he's teleporting. And he's able to shoot laser beams out of his hands and fingers and legs, and this guy is just on another level. He's also, when he first introduced and came riding on a cannonball and defeated he defeated a few supernovas. Man, this dude is just so suave, and the funniest part is that he just acts slow, he talks slow, but his devil fruit is just on another level. Coming at number 1, we got the darkness fruit, eaten by Blackbeard, and it allows Blackbeard to nullify the devil fruits of other people. That's pretty freaking overpowered. He can nullify your devil fruit if he touches you. So yeah, that's already another level right there. It doesn't even matter if you're Logia. It could be any devil fruit. And imagine if you're a zone and he just touches you and you just turn into a normal human. Like, you just lost your devil fruit. Imagine if he's fighting Kaido or something. And this devil fruit doesn't provide Blackbeard with intangibility like most of the other devil fruits or Logia devil fruits on this list. But I mean, in the new world, intangibility doesn't even matter at that point, because everyone knows hockey, everyone knows observation hockey. It doesn't matter if you're intangible, everyone could hit you. It just matters about how strong your devil fruit is. And the darkness fruit is awesome to suck in things. You control gravity basically, and it's just overpowered, man. Anyway, this is my list for the top 10 strongest Logia devil fruits in One Piece. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I'll see you guys on next time. Peace.